If you're looking for a way to generate passive income without worrying about outperforming the market, then you need to watch this. Let's assume you purchased 1,000 shares of stock at $100 a piece and spent a total of $100,000. The dividend yield on the stock was 3%, which resulted in you receiving $3 in payouts for each share, for a total of $3,000 in dividends paid out to you. When you reinvest the dividends, the initial $10,000 you invested has increased to a total of $13,000. Have you ever heard of dividend investing? It's a secret weapon that could be your ticket to financial freedom. Everyone needs a secret weapon to keep the cash flowing. Let's face it, the stock market can be a wild ride. It's like a roller coaster that can go up one day and down the next. But with dividend investing, you don't have to worry about what the market is doing. You'll receive regular payments, rain or shine. Think about it, why rely solely on capital gains potential when you could be earning a steady stream of income? Dividends are like the cherry on top of your investment sundae. And the best part is, you don't have to be a Wall Street wise to get started. Now buckle up for a financial adventure. The consistency of dividends is a major reason to consider dividends when purchasing stock. For example, the consumer products behemoth Procter & Gamble has paid a dividend every year since 1891. Since 1891, Procter & Gamble's stock price has not increased annually, but shareholders who owned the stock at least received dividend payments during those challenging times. I humbly believe that dividend investing is something that all investors, whether beginner or seasoned, should take into account. So don't shy away from dividend investing if you're new to investing. If you haven't thought about dividends yet, I am hopeful this video can be really helpful. By watching this video, you will specifically learn the purpose of dividend investing, or why you would even think about investing your hard-earned money in dividend stocks in the first place. What exactly is the dividend? The benefits and drawbacks of dividend investing, and an example dividend stock you could buy today. How about the dividend investing's market goal? Hey, you need a good reason for doing this, and this video has the right answers for you. The goal of dividend stock investing is not to find the next rocket ship stock on its way to the moon. There are two primary goals: making a living through passive income, increasing your wealth over time. Which one you prefer is frequently determined by your age. Dividends can be used to supplement the income earned by older investors who have retired or are nearing retirement. Younger investors who are employed and do not rely on other sources of income can reinvest dividends to increase their wealth before retiring. But first, what exactly is dividend investing, and why is everyone so excited about it? A dividend is money or shares that a company pays to shareholders on a regular basis just for owning the stock. So the shares you buy from Coca-Cola from time to time, and the returns or profits you receive as a shareholder. Companies such as Coca-Cola and AT&T have a proven track record. You can also consider AI firms, but I won't reveal any details just yet. Stay tuned for more on why people are flocking to dividend stocks. A stock dividend is the amount of money paid out to shareholders who own the company's stock. As an example, a shareholder with 100 shares will receive 100 times the dividend of a shareholder with 1 share. You're probably wondering now, where do I begin when it comes to dividends? Stick around for where to start. Dividends are typically paid directly into your brokerage account's cash balance. You can withdraw the funds as a source of income or use them to purchase additional shares. Income investing is the strategy of using dividends as a source of income. The goal is for the money to supplement and eventually replace your salary once you retire, increasing your wealth through dividends. Instead of receiving the dividend as income, you can reinvest it to purchase additional shares. This has a snowball effect. As you own more shares, you earn larger dividends because they are paid per share, and reinvesting those larger payouts results in even larger payouts. This is referred to as compounding returns. This S&P 500 chart shows a comparison of theoretical past earnings made when taking dividends versus reinvesting them. The pros and cons of dividend investing. A good dividend stock investing strategy has many advantages and is suitable for many types of investors, but it has some limitations, which means it is not suitable for everyone. Want to earn some extra cash? Here are some good reasons to venture into dividend investment. It is one of the easiest types of passive income. There is simply no comparison between purchasing a dividend stock and purchasing rental property in terms of simplicity. One of the safest types of investing is when you invest in bigger blue-chip companies that have typically been around for decades. However, it costs a lot of money and typically takes a long time to earn the money needed to live off the income from your portfolio. There are few disadvantages that hit you when investing into dividends. Few home runs. Frequently, the stock price of a company that pays dividends will stay in the same ballpark for years. So once more, if you're looking to make quick money, steer clear of this. Blue chip stocks that pay dividends typically decrease less than the broader market during periods of market decline, but they will almost certainly still do so, lowering your account balance. Remember, anytime you invest, your money is at risk. It's not a given that dividends will remain constant. There is no requirement that a company maintain it, and in hard times, businesses will reduce the dividend in an effort to save money, eliminating your source of passive income in the process. Realizing that this method of investing does not involve making predictions about the direction that the stock price will take is crucial. Finding businesses that are most likely to consistently pay out must be the goal. Now your question will be answered, so pay close attention. So where can you find dividend stocks? Any stock you can buy on the open market that pays out regular dividends is a dividend stock. There are various kinds, frequently grouped according to how long the business has paid dividends to its shareholders. Dividend aristocrats are companies that have paid out consistently for more than 25 years. There's nothing wrong with using lists of the most well-liked stocks as a starting point that already exist. Many sound recommendations can be found in the best dividend investing books, including Dividends Don't Lie by Kelly Wright and Get Rich with Dividends by Mark Lichtenfeld. There are numerous apps that can help you trade, but you should first watch more videos about the apps and the companies. AT&T illustrates the type of longevity you want to see in a dividend-paying company. Alexander Graham Bell invented the telephone in 1885, and it is still in use today. Although unlikely, it is always possible that AT&T will cease operations in the year you choose to invest after 137 years. When purchasing a stock, it is critical to become acquainted with the company in which you are investing. The more familiar you are with the company, the more confident you will be in your ability to hold the stock and reap the long-term rewards as a shareholder. Oh, here's another question from the comment section. How long do I need to own a stock to get dividends? You must have owned a stock for at least 2 days prior to the ex-dividend date in order to be eligible to receive dividends from it. The stock's first trading day without a dividend is known as the ex-dividend date. Therefore, you will not receive the following dividend payment if you buy a stock on the ex-dividend date or later. Let's move right on to the yield and rate of dividends. The amount of money a company will give you per share you own is, therefore, the dividend rate. Apple's dividend yield, for instance, was $0.23 in 2022. For instance, last 2 years had 10,000 Apple AAPL shares, each of which was worth £0.23 annually. 10,000 x £0.23 equals £2,300. If you multiply the £2,300 by 5 years, I'll make £11,500. Imagine you get that same amount from 5 other companies. This is cheap passive income. Regarding dividend yield, it is the amount you will be paid annually as a percentage of your investment dividend rate. This is likely the first statistic you will look at for any new investment as a dividend investor. If you invested $1,000 in AT&T stock and the dividend yield is 8.7%, your annual dividend income will be $87. If you invest $100,000, you'll actually make $8,700. This makes me want to empty my savings account. Dividend investing has 2 main objectives: accumulating wealth and producing passive income. Growing your savings account is the aim of wealth creation in order to enjoy a comfortable retirement in the future. You must reinvest your dividends in order to achieve this, in order to buy more shares of stock, which will appreciate in value over time. Creating a stream of income that doesn't require you to actively work is the aim of passive income generation. To achieve this, you must put money into dividend-paying stocks that will give you a steady stream of income. It is crucial to keep in mind that dividend payments are not insured. That's it, folks. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to get more videos on why you should invest in stocks.